Is it really that big of an achievement just to show up for 10
Yes.
seconds?
Yes.
Yes, Ethan, it is a pretty big achievement. You got to give Trisha credit. She was able to take a horrible situation that she caused herself and turn it around into a very productive career.
Listen, she did a great job on her line.
Okay.
And I'll...
What?
No matter where I go, I'll remember where I
Yeah,
came
right.
from.
You would leave me in the trenches taking grenades and mustard gas as your ass was hosting SNL.
Hosting, see? It's a different day, but I think I'm clarifying in my mind.
He's trying to retroactively change the contract. That's not how consent works, Ethan.
This is about you and your 10 seconds. Okay, so no, I'm not gonna do it.
He's so bitter. What if he sends her his third arm? You know, he just like takes it out and sends it to her. Because she liked that for a while. I don't know if you guys remember, but she used to hardcore flirt with Ethan. Like, she had a thing for him.
That's a great... We should do this.
Ethan, take some omeprazole. Knock it off with the goddamn coughing.
I'll cut my arm off. My whole arm.
I don't put your arm off. Jesus.
Imagine instead of Ethan saying he cut his arm off, he said that he would renounce his citizenship to Israel. That would have saved him a lot of controversy with his son. All right, guys, look at this. Eating up a little slop today. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so cringe. Anyway, we haven't talked about Ethan in a little while, maybe a few weeks, but we haven't talked about Trisha Paytas in years. It's been years. I don't know if people remember. I used to be really big into the whole Trisha Paytas scandalous drama, blah, blah. A fun time. Happy it's over. A little bit toxic. I was probably part of some of that toxicity. And we've come so far. So many things have changed. And, you know, I'm interested in seeing Ethan's reaction to Trisha because I saw a clip that was like, if she goes on SNL, he'll cut his arm off. He said that during Friendemies. So I think that this is maybe going to be a little bit of a silly thing for that. But then also, I don't know, a clip I saw made Ethan look a little bit upset and bitter about the situation, which might have just been out of context. But, you know, I wouldn't doubt it. Also, Ethan's podcast took a little bit of a hit. It's doing like half the views that it was doing before. Now, obviously, a little better than my channel does by about 50 or so times. Just a little bit bigger. It's a little better still, despite the fact that he said that. But you know what? I'm sure he's still doing well in this highs and lows. It's the end of the year for controversy type content. We're at our low. Everybody is what it is. God bless. Wish him luck. But let's get this going. Let's watch this.
Thank you.
So yeah, over the weekend, Saturday night, actually, Trisha was on. She did a cameo on Saturday Night Live.
Wow.
And
Sorry.
it's okay.
No, yeah, it was actually pretty cool.
It was a 10-second clip, and I wish I could show it to you guys. But those bastards at SNL are such scumbags. They block.
They block like crazy.
They don't
like
just
nobody
claim.
else.
They block. Which is like, dude,
Block
what
me.
are you doing, man? You're gonna have like the social media star Trisha, and then anytime someone wants to share the clip, you block them.
Right,
Like,
that's a good
get
point.
Fucking grip, ass.
I mean, I get them wanting to block their show from being shown, but I mean, just a clip should be perfectly fine. Seems a little crazy, but okay.
Assholes.
Yeah, get a grip.
It's just I'm so tired of it. We'll be talking about that. We got a lot of stuff at the top of the show. I'm kind of be putting off. I'm supposed to cut my arm off, you guys. I don't know if you
Yeah,
know.
let's get to the business, my friend.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the first thing that they talk about, so we should be all Gucci.
I'm trying to put it off, and I don't know which arm to cut off. Well, let me explain why.
Why put it off?
Yeah, that's a pretty tough thing as far as what arm I would cut off, because on the one hand, get it? My right arm is my dominant arm, but I don't know if you guys know this, I actually jork it with my left arm. I don't know why. I hold the phone with my right hand, which makes sense to me. And so I can't do it with my right. Like, it's impossible. So maybe it'd be a good thing. Maybe it would stop me from just constantly aggressively gooning to Rule 34 Maddie Fenton. I don't know.
What? Well, I don't know, Dan. Have you ever had a limb sawed off without anesthesia or painkillers?
Yeah.
No?
Exactly. So you don't know.
I have.
Everybody brought their weaponry. Let's see. Everybody showed up. I was like, wow, what the hell?
Wow.
Zach's got a hunting knife. Olivia has a katana. Love has a... Is that the magical sword from Berserk?
The magical sword from Berserk. Cancel him.
Yeah.
What's the gun?
It's a feather blade.
I might also just shoot your arm off. I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
haven't
And Dan
decided.
holding the Kratos blade.
He's holding one of the blades of, I think it's the blade. It's a blade of chaos. The Kratos blade. Ethan, get the fuck out of here, you old piece of shit. We're not the same age.
Any other weaponry? Did I miss? Oh yeah, it's AB has the Zweihander. That's the two-hander. And Lena is just brute strength. Oh, box cutter. Oh my God, that is savage.
Who the hell is Lena? Who left the show that they hired a new person? Is that like a replacement for AB? Or AB's not off the show, right? Is that like his girlfriend? I don't know. I don't care about the lore.
Oh my God. Well, those are very fair. Those are very fair.
I don't know which one. I think the katana would probably be the cleanest cut.
Yeah.
The most painful would definitely be the box cutter.
I feel like that greatsword would be a cleaner cut, no?
I think this would actually be the best. I think it would probably cauterize your arm like a lightsaber because it has the power of primordial chaos contained within it.
I don't like the shape of it though.
That's true. If it was real, yeah.
It doesn't look like a very clean
Suppose
cut.
so. But it's also a very thick blade, so.
It does.
Thank you for the $5 from Z King. Just showing my local, supporting my local gooning business. Also, how many folks here are left-handed? I hope I'm not in the minority. I don't know, brother.
Yeah, it's kind of dull. Actually.
What's your skill level with the katana, Olive?
Advanced.
So then that's the one.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, that's good. We have a katana.
Good to know.
So here is.
Yo, thank you for the 20 gifted.
Here's the clip of me and Trisha talking.
Whatever
about
it is.
Yeah, you're talking about. If I
God, what a wonderful blast from the past what we're doing right now.
cut my arm off if she was ever on SNL. Now, I got to apologize to Trisha because it seems like her big moment has become more about me saying I cut my arm off than about her achievement. And I'm not even saying that like, I don't think I'm even exaggerating. People magazine did a headline. And the headline is about Trisha Paytas makes SNL cameo 3 years after her podcast co-host said he cut his arm off if she ever made the show. Why can't we just give her her flowers?
It's a good story.
Yeah, obviously people are going to point it out because it is hilarious that you said that, and now it's come true.
Yeah.
But I had
That's so funny because that's just a clip I saw, and it was like edited out of context to make it seem like Ethan was bitter. He doesn't seem to be bitter. But there's one thing I want to say, and I really don't want it to start anything, but here's my thing, okay? You know, we obviously did a lot of the Trisha. We were on Trisha Watch like 3 or 4 years ago, and Trisha's controversies are wild. And, you know, I think a lot of it boils down to back then, Trisha's the kind of content creator that wanted to be like a reality TV show star. A lot of sensationalized noise where she's being very animated and exaggeratory and doing inappropriate things on purpose for attention. And like, I understand the content strategy and like, I don't fault her for it. And she seems like she's doing really well now, and that's great. And God bless her. But one of the things I have, one of the things that like really gets me, and I really don't want to turn into something, is that I don't know who else could get away with like verifiably lying about an old dead guy sexually assaulting her. Because like that was crazy. Like that Mr. Rimey situation. I don't remember all the specifics, and but I just remember lie after lie surrounding that situation coming out of her mouth, and like we all came to the conclusion that she slandered a dead man's name for social media attention. And I think forgiveness is a beautiful thing, but like that is an interesting thing. I don't even think anybody forgave that. I think that we all just forgot and we just stopped caring because that was wild. That was, in my opinion, worse than any other controversy, worse than her dressing up like, what is it, Jean-Benet Ramsey and pretending to do some weird role play with her, like, you know, dad. It was wild. I don't know, man. I feel like there's some stuff, I don't know. I feel like Trisha's like the worst person I've ever seen on the internet. Now that I'm saying it out loud, I don't know if I wish her all the best. He's such a bad person. He's a terrible person. It's fucking crazy. But she's entertaining. So, you know what? Good for her. I don't care. This is fucking wild to me. I don't know, dude.
Her, like, success. And, I mean, it adds to, like, the her achievement, sort of.
Really? Because
she overcame it. But that said,
overcame what? My curse? Yeah. What did I do?
Yeah.
I just made a joke. Wasn't like I was like actively like lobbying against her.
I think you make a decent point though about it sort of stealing the thunder a little bit. I hadn't thought about that. But
Yeah,
you're
it's
right.
all about
I don't know if that's true.
All the headlines are about
I think it just adds to the thunder.
her relation to you instead of just celebrating her. So
I have a feeling that, you know, just give her her flowers. And it's not just People Magazine, it's Pop Crave, the most reputable, hard-hitting news source.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That is the big one.
They actually do get a lot of engagement.
No, they do. It's like surprisingly, Pop Crave is reputable enough to be reasonably trustworthy.
Yeah.
That's popular.
Video from 2021 resurfaces
Hey, that's a good word. That's a key word out there.
on Trisha Paytas' Frenemies co-host Ethan Klein telling her he will cut his arm off if she's ever on SNL. She made her debut last night.
Wow.
Now, I have to say, first of all,
I obviously have no expectation of SNL like knowing all the deep, aspects of the lore or anything. I'm not, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? It seems like people at those on their sphere don't really care. I guess everybody likes a good underdog story or a good comeback story.
God, there was so much media about this. Let's see.
It's awesome.
Here's a compilation of people. Okay, hold on. Let me just show the clip. All right.
Yeah, let's do
You're
it.
not. If you go on, if you
Let me see the context of this brought up here.
so fucking funny. It's so fake. I would die before I became a talk show host. Thank you.
I'll become a talk show
Thank you for
host.
coming to my TED Talks.
Fine.
I feel like Ethan would become a talk show host. Isn't that like what he wants to do? I feel like isn't he kind of doing that now in a different way?
You are. We'll be Ryan and Kelly.
I guess
and
I kind of am, but
Oh yes, he is a talk show host.
on my own terms.
Sure.
I'm not like a daytime.
Got it.
What time
You can never be like Conan O'Brien, the literal greatest talk show host ever, undisputed.
is it?
It's 1:12 p.m.
You know, that's a genre, though.
What time did Ellen go on?
She was at 3.
Oh, she's really? I
Oh,
thought
we're still on it.
3 or 4.
really.
We probably got like the Kelly Clarkson or the Drew Barrymore times, but
Early afternoon.
That's pretty good. That's good. Those are
I'm not Drew
rising
Barrymore.
shows.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm. God, what? You guys? I have to kill myself. I
No,
mean,
you have
not
to cut off your.
Jesus Christ.
my arm, and then I have to kill myself.
Whoa.
I'll be just Kelly.
Also, I'd rather die than go on Saturday Night Live. Because it just seems like a lot of work.
I'm
Not
also-
because I'm opposed. It just seems like a lot
Okay,
of work.
lazy.
It's like
I'll take it. I'll be on it.
yeah. You're not.
That's
You're. If you go on Saturday Night Live, I will. What's something really valuable I could put on the line?
Like what?
I'll cut my arm off. My whole arm.
That's not, I don't want your arm off. Jesus.
If you go on
Imagine instead of Ethan saying he cut his arm off, he said that he would renounce his citizenship to Israel. That would have saved him a lot of controversy with Hassan. That would have saved him a lot of heartache. He wouldn't have fallen out with another friend.
SNL, that's a threat. If you go on
good.
SNL, I'll cut my fucking arm off.
Make good on the threat, my friend.
Jesus, so dark.
What about the
I'm
charge?
doing it now.
Let's do this on the
I don't want
show.
Kyle Mooney writing for me though.
You're not getting shit because now he's a superstar with that sketch. Everybody's shouting out his name. I love Kyle Mooney. He's awesome. And Jewish Brothers, we dogs.
So I would say, just to defend myself a little bit, I know it wasn't very specific, but I think the implication.
I think that there's probably like a time implication on there. You know, like a statute of limitation of like maybe a year. Okay, right?
Obviously, and again, not to take anything from her, and you can have my arm, is that she would be a guest host, not do like a 10-second cameo.
Semantic.
Oh, was she not actually on SNL? Was it just like an internet thing? That's interesting because I've actually seen them do some internet sketches. I saw them do like a AJ and Big Justice internet sketch. So I wonder if it was just something like that. Okay, I mean I didn't see it. I don't really care. Okay.
No, that is not
Always changing the
semantic.
goalposts.
Doing a guest host versus doing
She
like a.
said she would be on it.
Well, she's not really on it if she's just part of some weird thing, some plug for SNL, a little thing. Thank you for the small guy 24 months from Arts Menace. Dude, no offense, I don't even know who you are. God bless you. 2 years is crazy. Did you change your name? I'm not trying to be rude. Are you just like a silent lurker supporter? I mean, I really appreciate it. That's 2 years. That's incredible. But like I feel like I've never heard your name before. I hope I don't offend you. She was on the show? Oh, okay.
You're right.
Was she actually on it? Was she a guest host? What was she? I'm gonna die here. What was she then? She was in a sketch. Oh, she was just in a sketch. Oh, okay. Okay.
Those were the
She
words.
already said on it,
Yeah,
which she
I'm not-
is on it. So.
Okay.
No, you're right. So in that case, she definitely does get my arm,
All right.
which I'll be
All right.
mailing to her. I know where she lives.
Like
Ethan almost manipulated me there.
Van Gogh.
What if he sends her his third arm?
You know, he just like takes it out and sends
Sends it to her because she liked that for a while. I don't know if you guys remember, but she used to hardcore flirt with Ethan. Like she had a thing for him. It was strange. It was definitely a strange dynamic.
More like from Seven Sins or whatever. The head in the box.
oh, the what's in the box?
Yeah. Arm in the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? Seven is what it was called, yeah. But did nobody back me up? Like, clearly it's about a guest star.
No, it's not.
Clear. That may have been clear in your head, but that's not what
Is it really that big of an achievement just to show up for 10
Yes.
seconds?
Yes.
I mean, I would say kinda, yeah. Yes, Ethan, it is a pretty big achievement.
Absolutely.
It makes him seem a little... Makes him seem a little bit bitter.
Right now.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying she doesn't get it. I'm just saying.
How many other creators have done that?
Bro, stop. Don't be rude. I just don't remember that guy's name. Is he in the chat? I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be rude.
If any.
Okay? Shut the fuck up. I love you guys.
Done a 10-second cameo on.
Yeah, how many?
wasn't
Even if
10.
it was just...
What is happening right now? She did OF videos watching H3. True. Did she really do that? Did she do OF videos watching her? You know, it's so cringe. I remember at this time, I know you guys are sick of hearing it, I was bigger on TikTok, and Ethan and I were mutuals, and I reached out to Ethan, and I I asked him for a free piece of Teddy Fresh merch. And I said I would plug Trisha's OnlyFans for free if he gave it to me. What a wild time. I will say he sent me a shirt. I have one of those. I still have it. Doesn't really fit. I think it might have something to do with my obesity. But he said he would send me more free merch. Never got it. So, come on, Ethan. I mean, let's be real. You're on the down. I'm on the not up. I'm about 2% of your size. We're close. Acknowledge me, bitch. I'm just kidding. Give me my shirt. Give me my Teddy Fresh. I'll totally sell out. And I'll have a Teddy Fresh code. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit at all, honestly. I'll do it. I don't care. I'll still criticize Ethan when I feel like he needs to be criticized. I don't give a shit. A goal weight shirt? What the fuck is happening right now?
What's about to happen?
All right, sorry. There's a lot.
That's what's
I'm about to Jake Doolittle your ass, Ethan. You said you'd send me a shirt. Donate money to my charity. Donate money to my charity or I'll fucking expose you. Donate money to my charity or I'll show the DMs, Ethan. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to come after you.
what's about to happen is very sweet, you guys. Actually.
Now that it's been explained.
Excuse me. I mean, yeah, she did a great job on her line.
Okay.
And I'll
What an asshole. She did a great job on her line. It just comes off as that's such a dickhead.
say, I wish I could show it. The crowd went crazy for her when she showed up, which was impressive. The amount of Trisha fans were just happened to be in the SNLs.
And that she...
Well, Trisha's been on every show that's ever existed. I don't know if you guys know this, but she just happens to play a role in it. She was in Nathan For You at one point. It was very strange.
was on it as herself, not as like another character. I thought that was really cool.
She showed up as like the character in the sketch was having someone guest on their podcast.
Friend of the pod.
And she was showing up as that friend.
Cool. Show it.
So, yeah, she did good. She crushed it. She she delivered those lines with grace and humor. And what a talent. I mean, Trisha's done a lot of cameos, though. It's not just SNL. She's been on all kinds of... She has like a weird thing for doing like cameos everywhere.
That was... I know.
I just want to say, though, in my mind, the arm cutting off was for the guest host. I'm just saying. Just saying.
It wasn't clear enough.
I agree.
Maybe in your brain, yeah.
I agree that I owe her the arm.
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah.
In my mind, that's what I mean.
Thank you for the 22-month small gut from Cal. 22 months of gooning of Tupapa got incredible stuff. Did that other guy that had 2 years subscription to me say anything? Because I feel like horrible now. I feel like he's angry at me, and I don't like that. What is happening? Why are they constantly doing this?
We just cut out. We're very happy for her.
And for you, Ethan. A lot of people are pointing out
Who cut that out? What are you guys doing?
it's a success for you. You've had a serious glow up since then.
I'm having a blow up.
Glow up.
Oh, a glow up since.
Not a blow up, Ethan. Okay, not a blow up. You can't say that right now. Not with everything going on in Gaza. Okay, you can't say that you've had a blow up. You can't handle it.
Had a
SNL
major glow up.
appearance?
Since you made that comment about chopping your
That's
arm.
true. I mean, I've grown. I've certainly grown down in weight. I have picked up a noxious, deadly rash on my face that will never go away.
Damn.
But I've lost weight.
No, Ethan.
And I've got
that's
shoes
not
on.
how
I'm
that
wearing
works.
shoes today.
Very cool.
Is that a different
Those
pair
are
from
nice
last
Yeah,
time?
these are nice, right? I really like these ones.
Oh, it just got me because that was Jake Doolittle. That was Jake Doolittle soundbite. Thank you for the 22-month small gut from Intense Reality. 22-month gut gooner here as well. Here's my thing, and I don't want this, but I mean, Tipster has a soundbite on Ethan's podcast, and I'm like, I'm at least a little more successful than that. I mean, where the fuck's my soundbite? You know what I mean? I don't want it, you know, because if I actually got it, something bad would happen. Karma would slap me in my cock and balls, which actually I might like. But, you know, why does everybody ignore me? I think I'm just like really annoying, actually. I think that's I'm just super fucking annoying. At least that's what my wife says.
Go ahead.
And if that's not true love, then I don't know what is.
Take a look. Those are, yep, go ahead. Soak it in, baby.
What are they?
Not crazy enough? Maybe.
Huh?
What are
brand?
they?
I don't know, actually. It's
This cute mug.
Alex
Not cute.
Arigato.
Fancy.
Arigato,
Is it?
because I'm a
No, I don't know. It sounds
Alex
fancy.
Arigato? What a fucking dumbass name.
Why?
Someone last time I talked about my shitty shoes,
Axel.
Zach called me out. Someone from Adidas sent me 50% off codes.
Oh, fucking way.
Nice. You know what? I need a pair of weightlifting shoes. I've been using my New Balances, which actually been helping a lot. I know it sounds absolutely insane. People that don't lift don't really understand, but I decided to do, when you squat, it's generally recommended that you wear a heeled shoe. But you typically want a hard heeled shoe, and you want the bottom to be flat. So you're like this puts you in like a better leverage. I haven't had a hard heeled shoe, so I've been wearing a pair of what are those things called? What are the flats called? Skateboarder shoes. You know what I'm talking about? I forget what they're called. Because those are my weightlifting shoes for the past decade. Unironically, I decided to wear my New Balance. They're heeled. They're cushion heeled, but they're heeled. My fucking squat was the best squat I've had all year. I swear to God, I'm just like being stupid all year. Just, you know, half the year has been learning my new recovery since I'm older and fatter post-COVID because I haven't lifted since pre-COVID. And the other half is me just fucking up. And it's like, God damn. You know, my knee, I shouldn't say this, but my knee doesn't even hurt right now. It's crazy. I got to squat today, though. It's going to be fucking brutal. You guys know how it is. Wednesday I squat, then I'm sore till the next Tuesday. Then I feel pretty good for a day. And then by the podcast, though, we're doing my wife, the Rob and Dan podcast. That's doing very well. Check it out. I can't get up or down without making noises. That's crazy. Thank you for the 6-month small gut from No Plates Jesus. Nopals? I don't know. Who do you like on your podcast, Ethan or Willie Mac? For sure, Willie Mac. I like Willie Mac. I mean, Ethan's not bad. I actively like Willie Mac. I think he's a good guy. And also, I think if I associated with Ethan, I'd end up getting canceled. Not like canceled, but you have to deal with like annoying controversy because that could get a little toxic. Although now that he's like disavowed his Hassan audience, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. I don't know. We'd see.
That's what's
So
up.
I'm gonna be buying some shoes.
His name is.
Thank you.
His name is Axel Arigato. Thank you, Mr. Roboto.
Oh yeah, they seem bougie.
Well, I got them. These are all on sale from Essence, so I just picked up a bunch of shit. I got a ton of pants too, and I returned like 80% of them because they're too small. Yeah. You know, you get these mediums from these people in Europe and Italy and Japan, and it's like these people are tiny. Yeah. A medium.
You can scan it away, guys. Terrible stuff.
I could squeeze into a medium these days, 34 waist. No, I couldn't even, button couldn't even reach the hole.
That's crazy. I think I'm a 46 right now, you know, which is less for me. I remember I was up in that 50 area. It's crazy work,
you know,
but
it's humiliating. I think these Italians and the Europeans are.
So far this past year, I don't know if I've lost any weight. I'm at like 318 to 320. That's where my fluctuation is, but I've been gaining a pretty decent amount of muscle. You know, it's hard to tell. I don't like doing that. I don't like showing off or anything, but you know, we're doing all right. We're doing decent. You know what I mean, dude? So I'm taking that as a W for the year. Actually, you know what? This one's for my wife. Send this to my wife. She thinks that it's hot. She likes it when I put my hat on backwards like this and flex like that. She thinks it reminds her of a guy that was like just out of high school when she was still in high school that was like trying to, you know, inappropriately have a relationship with her, but she, you know what I mean, like that listens to Fred Durst. But for some reason girls think stuff like that is kind of hot because they're weirdos. They're like weird people. Girls are weird. Girls are actually weird people. Girls are a problem. But I look like, you know, I look like a problematic guy that hangs out at high school still. With the backwards hat. Oh yeah. Right? I can't be doing that. My audience is gonna get too horny. Violence is gonna get too horny.
Frankly, they're fat shaming us Americans, and we need to talk to NAFTA about it.
Those Italians, I love the Italians.
This needs to become a tariff situation.
Whoa, I actually disagree, Trump. I was with you until that moment, buddy. I was with you until that moment. I make it the pizza.
Apparently, Axel Arigato is a Swedish brand, which is very.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. It's nice.
These colors are really cool.
No. AB's always gonna have me beat. No.
Is that a live scoreboard? Is that?
Thank you for 22 months small gut from Blazito98. You do realize girls have cooties, right? Holy fuck! I did not even think about that, bud. Holy shit! Thank you for telling me.
Accurate. Oh, there it goes for Sweden.
Thank you.
But yeah, no. Listen. Let's see here. God, I wish I could show you guys it. But yeah, she shows up. She delivers her line with lots of pizzazz. Fully committed. Nails every word. So I'm happy for her. And I don't know why people always think that I'm not happy for her one way or the other. Like, other than like when we first broke up, there was like a lot of drama. But like I feel like I've been nothing but supportive of her and wishing her well pretty much like since like 3 months after our breakup. And I would be friends with her again so fast if it wasn't for Moses is just a creep and a scumbag. That's the only problem.
Jesus Christ. Well, she's probably not going to be friends with you if you're not going to like her husband. And again, he was kind of weird. I remember some of those leaks that there was, I don't know, there was some, I don't remember the specifics, but like there was like a whole stealthing thing where he was like talking to other girls and took off, I don't know, condom stuff. I don't remember all the specifics. I'll tell you one thing. Trisha is a ride or die for her man. So I guess there's a redeemable quality. There's something.
Her husband, my brother-in-law. You have a brother.
When I saw,
I like my brother-in-law. He's all right. He's gay, but that's not as bad as being a fucking creep. You know, it's pretty bad still. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, I love my brother-in-law. My mother-in-law. They're good. They're good. They're good. They're cool. They're all right. I don't want them to feel too good about themselves. All right.
people being like, "Oh, Ethan,"
I don't need them to feel too good about themselves.
It's probably seething right now. I was like,
why?
Definitely not. Like,
No.
how could you think that Ethan would be anything but like
Ethan's probably jorking it violently right now.
so happy
Ethan's,
for her?
Yeah, he's moved on to his next ex-co-host.
That's right.
Such old news.
That's right.
In terms of beef, we love you, Trisha.
You know, I think I do need to reckon with something though. I had a falling out with Trisha. Although I think people agree it wasn't my fault, right?
The day of reckoning will come.
Okay.
And then I had a falling out with my other co-host, Hassan. And I mean, at a certain point, I think I need to look in the mirror and ask myself, is it me?
Yes, absolutely is. So just to be clear, I think Ethan's in the right on both falling outs of Trisha and Hassan. I don't feel like elaborating. I do not care. But I mean, if you have a consistency of associating with people and then having a big falling out, a level of it's probably your fault. There's probably a level of it is your fault. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So, yeah, I think so.
Or is it the world? And I have done that. I have looked in the mirror and I have decided it is the world. It's not me. It's not me.
It's fair enough.
It couldn't be.
It might be. I'm waiting for the day you come in here and say we need to do content court Kaya.
Content court who?
The dog.
The dog?
Hassan's dog.
I'll get to the dog when I'm done with him.
And your little dog too.
Fuck you and that big ass dumb dog of yours.
That's the most perfect dog.
Can I just tell you something since we're on the topic of dogs here? My mother won't stop getting new fucking dogs, and it's driving me up a goddamn wall. Let me explain something. I used to live with my mother years ago. Times were tough. I made decent money. Still live with my mom. Saved some money. This was when I was maybe 28, 29. She adopted these 2 new dogs after my other dog passed away. Dachshunds. 2 of them. One disabled, could barely walk. Okay, she was great. The other one would not stop barking all the time. I slept in the attic. You know, oh, you're a basement dweller. Actually, I'm an attic dweller. Up and down the stairs, bark, bark, bark. I couldn't go downstairs to take a piss because there's no bathroom out there. I have to go down the stairs, 13 steps to take a piss. Kind of fucking ridiculous. Is what it is. Got a good workout in. Barking, barking. I couldn't exist in that house without barking, 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 barking. It drive me up a wall. Eventually, I moved out. Maybe that's why she got that dog. And then one of the dogs died recently, and it wasn't the ugly rat fuck that kept barking at me, which I wished that it was. I'm sorry to say this, Harold. I wish you were dead, okay? You are a mean little piece of shit. He barks, 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 barks. If I give him food and pet him, he's like, oh, you're fine now. Still barking. It was the nice one. Her name was Abby. She died. Jesus Christ. So now he's still alive, and my mother's like, I'm gonna get more dogs. So she starts talking to people because she talks to the people where they're like giving their dogs up. She doesn't buy new dogs, and she finds a pair, two dachshunds, a pair of dachshunds. Get it? Paradox. Okay. Miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So she gets these two new goddamn dachshunds. And, well, no, she doesn't get them yet. She's plans to get them. They're trying to give the dachshunds up because they don't seem good with kids, and they're about to have kids, and yada yada yada. One of the dogs apparently gets out of the house and eats something, comes back home and dies the next day. And then they keep the other dog. So I'm like, Jesus Christ. So then my mother somehow gets another dog, 3-year-old dog that was used for breeding, which seems weird. And they gave the dog up after 3 years because they didn't want to breed it anymore. Sounds kind of abusive. She's nice, but now ugly rat fuck Harry is barking at me all the time. Bark, 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 bark. Won't shut the fuck up. So now she barks at me. So, you know, I fucking hate that goddamn dog. I tell my mother that it needs to die. It's never gonna die. It's not gonna die. And it's just so sad. The only good thing is my wife also hates that fucking dog. My wife hates that goddamn dog too. And that makes me feel good because if my wife hates something, I feel very confident in also hating it. So Harold, if you're watching this, fuck you. Oh, you piece of shit. you just a rude ass bitch. Okay.
Don't even.
Of course I love the dog. What do you want? I don't think the dog is anti.
Just to be clear, I probably should say this for context. Apparently, Harold was abused by their former owner, by a guy. So it's probably why they hate men. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you acted like that, Harry, the whole time, I would have considered it too. I'm sorry for the hot take, but...
as far as I know.
They're eating the dogs.
Although the dog, I will say, was kind of...
No.
Eat my dog.
No.
Where are you going?
Don't do it.
Doesn't...
Get the bottom ready.
Yeah.
I heard the dog do a little bit of a...
Don't.
Okay, you know the guy who trained his dog to Heil Hitler?
Yeah.
What?
I just saying that I unprompted, the dog walked up to me and wanted to shake it,
No.
to shake its paw.
Didn't happen. Didn't
How
happen.
do you know that didn't happen? I
was
bizarre.
there.
You were not there.
I was there for the incident that you're referring to.
I'm writing,
You were
I'm
not.
writing
I was
down,
begging for treat.
I'm writing down the dogs. I'm writing down the dog conversation to have with my wife on the podcast, the Rob and Dan podcast. Look at the
It's
description.
okay. It's a very normal
Like
thing.
this?
It's a dog, sir.
His fingers
It's
were
a
very
dog.
pointed.
His fingers.
His paws, I don't know. I could,
Her. See,
Yeah.
I won't stand for this dog slander.
also, it was growling
Absolutely
at...
I stand for dog slander. I like dogs can be man's best friend, but sometimes dogs are just fucking assholes. I don't know.
Zach. I don't know if you remember that.
And now that we're breeding dogs, they're becoming like cuter, but they're becoming worthless. Like, what the hell's the point in getting a dog? It's just like, oh, it's really cute, but it has 18,000 different chromosomal problems, and it's going to die at age 4. But it has a cute nose. Think about it; it's kind of abusive. We got to go back to the old days.
Yeah, you don't recall that?
No.
He bit Zach. He bit
That
Zach.
did not
And
match up
the
with
bite oddly was in a swastika shape.
it. That
so-
doesn't make any sense. That's not the
That actually makes a lot of sense.
way a dog's jaw is shaped.
No,
Okay.
you don't know that.
Fine, it had a swastika painted on it.
But that's
Heil Hitler.
Okay.
Why does Dan like dogs so much?
That's not the
dog
dog's
is
fault.
also,
Although it's hard to not like dogs, a Costco hot dog is a pretty good deal.
Hassan is not a Nazi, just to be clear about that.
Right. There's that part.
Might be. Maybe not a Nazi, but it sounds like they're a Nazi sympathizer.
Kaya, we're not sure.
Kyle, yeah, exactly. Here is another clip. Oh yeah, it was more than once we talked about it on the show. Let's see.
I'm gonna be left in the cold. I'm gonna have nobody casting me. I'm trying
No,
to manifest
you
everybody else.
manifested you onto SNL and me stuck here in the podcast. That's what you originally manifested. You move up to my ass stage right here.
Dude, that cosplay is so good.
yeah.
That is kind of true, though. That did happen. You got to give Trisha credit. She was able to take a horrible situation that she caused herself and turn it around into a very productive career. And you know, she's a mother now. And I'll tell you, God bless her for that. I'm jealous. I can't wait. You know, but yeah, okay.
That looked insanely good, man.
This was the
God bless her.
final episode? Was this the episode?
No.
No?
I was like Uncle Fester in the final.
Oh, Fester, right, of course.
This is 32. We made it to like 39 or something.
Something like that.
Not bad.
No.
Good
I
times.
miss Trisha. I love
That was,
Trisha.
that was fun. That was fun.
I value her friendship. And I cherish the time we did the show together.
I mean, unironically, this is like completely removed from drama. Ethan, if you value her friendship, then you need to make amends with Moses. He is a weirdo creep. But that's the unfortunate, uncomfortable reality of being with somebody and having friends with somebody and being family with somebody is sometimes you have to kind of like look past some of the those things in order to kind of reconcile. So, you know, it is what it is. Then again, I'm a little bit of a hypocrite because there's some people in my wife's family I don't like, and they won't be around my kids. Well, we don't have to get into that.
I've said that. How many times do I need to say that?
Yeah, no, we get it. I feel the same way. Other than like 2 days of the entire experience, it was delightful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember when they were having Domino's every night. My wife and I would have Domino's every night. That was so crazy. I really remember when the Friendemies podcast, they were having Domino's constantly. My wife and I would eat so much. Damn, we used to eat like fucking animals. That's why we're probably so fat. I remember one time we got Pizza Hut. I forget exactly what we got. We might have gotten like 2 pizzas with like pepperoni and bacon and like sausage on it. And we went absolutely crazy. And I just remember we did that. And then we had like we slammed hams, maybe pepperonis, since there was also pepperoni on that pizza. Fell asleep right after, my wife tuckers me out. You know what I mean? She's the best sleep aid. And then afterwards, I remember getting up like 2 hours later, running outside and just violently vomiting up almost all of that pizza onto the lawn, going back inside, feeling great and going to sleep. And I remember that. And I remember waking up the next morning, and I think my mother-in-law found the pile of pepperoni, sausage, etc., on the lawn. And she's like, "What is this?" And she bends down and she tastes it, and she's like, "This is not that bad." And that's actually how they make perfume. It's called ambergris. Because I'm a fucking whale, okay?
It was always a little bit of a roller coaster with her, but like I knew it. I knew that. And
that's why
I was cool with
you
it.
wanted to do it. So.
Yeah, you're Gandhi, Ethan.
39.
39.
And 2 vlogs.
Wow.
And 2 vlogs. But it's Moses who's whispering in her ear like worm tongue from Lord of the Rings.
Never. Because Friendemies gave me, like, that's why people like me now, is because of Friendemies. So, like, this is, no matter where I go, I'll remember where I came from.
You would leave me.
Remember where, yeah, you go. That's for you. That's for you now. Now you got to remember where you came from. I made you.
Oh my God.
Like, that's why people.
I'm being silly, you guys, based on her comment. All right.
I mean, Ethan did kind of make. Let's be absolutely real. Ethan has the knack of finding people who are like Trisha and Hassan were both at like low points in their career when Ethan did like a thing with them. I'm pretty sure, and then he gets them back on the board, and then they have a falling out.
It is a
fucking Clippers.
It is a comedy show, after all.
Like, it's because
I don't know about that.
of Friendemies. So, like, this is, no matter where I go, I'll remember where I came from.
You would leave me in the fucking trenches taking grenades and mustard gas as your ass was hosting SNL.
Hosting, see? Hosting.
Ooh, that's actually.
I said it there while you're hosting SNL.
Shit.
Oh, that is.
It was verbalized.
This is a different day, though.
It's a different day, but
conversation.
I think I'm clarifying in my mind that's what we...
Clarifying from another episode?
Yeah, that's what I had in my mind when she said she wanted to be on SNL.
He's trying to retroactively change the contract. That's not how consent works, Ethan. Okay, that's not how it works.
I mean, yeah. I mean, clearly that is
That's
the point
the big
in your
ambition.
favor. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What's her response to you saying that, Ethan?
Oh.
Told you could be
Well,
on
maybe
for
that'll
the
be next.
arm bit. To cut your
She's
arm
never been
off.
closer.
Wait, what
this
did
is step. This is step one.
How did she know I was going to cut my arm off?
I told you could be on for the arm bit. To cut your arm off.
gonna-
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And so in her fantasy, she's a big enough star to bring me on the show to cut my arm off.
Right. Yeah, you're right. In this conversation, you're definitely talking about hosting. Dude.
And this is what you take me most seriously. I love that she brought like
Did a good job on the makeup though.
the costume and the dramatics.
You love to dress up.
H3 is your favorite show. Very cool, man. I like that. Beautiful stuff.
I did, man.
You're a dress-up king for sure.
Yeah.
I did. I do.
Come on at the end and just be like, hey,
dressing up
guys.
in
You know how
lingerie
early I woke up and sat in a chair for that shit? I did it.
for your mirror at home.
When they're all bowing
Yeah.
and clapping. Yeah.
If they let me. It's
Yeah.
inappropriate, do you think?
Damn, imagine Ethan was in the audience there at the very least. Terrible stuff, dude.
To be on
No,
stage.
you could, but I feel like the musical guest will be next to me, and then I kind of want Pete Davidson next to me, so maybe you're next to Pete Davidson.
But then,
Is
so
she still on the show? She's moved on,
Pete?
right?
No.
Bro, can I tell you something? This is crazy. I watched a video the other day about how much these people make on SNL. And I think it was something like when your first year, you make like $3,000 an episode. And I think there's 20 episodes. So you make about $60,000 a year. not that great, but this is your first year. And keep in mind, they have to pay their managers like a percentage. So like, let's say they only make like 80% of that, and then plus taxes, and it's in New York. Year 2 though, 8,000 an episode. I think that's how much it was, either 5 or 8. But then I found out that sorry, they look very similar. I'm okay. What I mean is I'm racist. Okay, just kidding. He makes like $1 million or $2 a year. He's been on the show for 22 years. Keenan's been on the show for 22 years. I remember watching this motherfucker on All That. I'm 34. 22 years is insane. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Good for him. That's impressive. It makes me feel very, very old. It makes me feel older than when I get up and have to make noise. I have to groan when I get up. It's just part of my contract with the devil, I guess, because I cannot get up without making noises. But it makes me feel so old. It's insane.
Yeah, he's gone now.
He's way bigger than that shell can handle. He flew out that cage. That colorful bird.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I won't come on then.
That colored bird.
There's just no space for me on that stage.
Oh, that's a great. We should do this. I'm gonna make this.
Ethan, take some fucking omeprazole. Knock it off with the goddamn coughing. Okay, it's pissing me off, bud. Take some goddamn heartburn medication.
This is a suggestion from chat. We need to make.
That's what it's coming from, by the way. I guarantee you that it's coming from his heartburn. Okay, Ethan's probably on Ozempic, which makes your heartburn worse, and he won't stop with the goddamn coughing every show. I'm coughing. Take some fucking heartburn medication. Stop burning your esophagus. What are you doing? It's ridiculous. Pissing me off. There's never a time I watch Ethan where he's not coughing or wheezing. The Aloha version.
A bedazzled golden arm and mail it to her.
Put it in a bouquet of roses.
And
in the
that's
middle.
me being totally like,
I think that'd be cute.
I'm giving her flowers, or in this case, an arm, my arm.
Mm-hmm.
Can we do that?
I think that's a wonderful
Usually
idea.
Sam would head that up. Ian, you know how to get a golden bedazzled arm?
I can talk to my bedazzler.
I mean, I know where you can get. I have this arm. It's actually a closed-fisted arm. It's made of silicone that I've got off of like this website. I used to have a sponsor for them. It was called adamandeve.com. You could put code PAPAGUT in there. It's not ironic. I don't know if it still works for like 50% off your first order. Only sponsorship I've ever really gotten. And they didn't do it again, which means that my audience are not gooners at all. And I'm ashamed of you. But also I think this was before my new audience. So, all I'm saying is like, I'm a little disappointed in you guys for not being gooners. Kind of ridiculous.
I'm serious.
All right, you guys better get your shit together, because with the Rob and Dan podcast, once we get a little bigger, we're going to actively look for sponsors. And if you guys don't goon hard enough, we're not going to be able to make unnecessary amounts of money. So you guys better get your shit together. I'm not fucking around.
Any price. I want to do that.
All right, I'll write it down.
Throw Ian up on the screen again. You're looking good these days, man.
Really happy.
I love the glasses.
He has GERD and he's not supposed to have coffee, but he does anyway. Yeah, I feel that. I'm having coffee right now.
Man, you haven't aged at all.
In like,
Ethan, are you taking your omeprazole half an hour before you eat, bud?
I'm
2.5
sorry,
years.
I'm working on a very secret project over here that people will be aware of down the line.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
I'm not going to tell them, but I am doing something over here.
And it's so sad to me that my boys, they love playing with their friends, and their best friends is 2 girls.
Interesting. That's nice.
And they love playing with them. They have so much fun, and that's Teddy's cousin, man. He doesn't.
Are they gay? I don't mean that in like a derogatory. There's nothing wrong with being gay. I just remember that when I was younger, I have an uncle, God rest his soul, an incredible man, did a lot to raise me. Love that guy and his wife. Anyway, I was like maybe 10, and my cousin Doug, I love my cousin Douglas. I remember driving in the car with my Uncle Ed, and I said, Douglas is gay. And mind you, I'm like 9 or 10. Doug's 7 years younger than me. So, he was like 2, 3, 4 years old. And you know what he said to me? He said, I don't care as long as he's happy. Isn't that a beautiful thing? It's such a wonderful, beautiful sentiment. I aspire to be that level of man. And this was years ago. That was 27 years ago. Being gay wasn't as accepted back then, So, it's really beautiful. You know what else he said to me? I remember we were talking about a girl that I liked. She was black. And you know what he said? His beautiful thing he said to me. He said, we're all pink on the inside. What a beautiful sentiment. What a beautiful anti-racist sentiment, guys. What a wholesome, beautiful anti-racist sentiment. Thank you so much for the gifted Papa Gut membership from Sergeant Plasma. I appreciate it. What did I ruin? What did I ruin? Shut the fuck up.
I didn't have any other cousin.
Wow, yeah.
That's his cousin, his first cousin. And they live fucking in the same,
I have at least 5 cousins.
you know, county.
It's beautiful.
It is sad. I wish that... I personally would love even just to like set up a play date for our kids.
Yeah.
But what happened was the last time Hila was on the show, and we're like, let's just, maybe it's time to make it up for the kids. And then Moses clipped that and sent it to their mom to be like, see, they won't shut the fuck up about me. And then...
Damn, still talking to his mom?
Now nobody's talking to him. He's totally cut off.
Wow. Damn.
So I don't know.
I kind of get it, though, because my mother-in-law married a guy that's not great either. So that's all I'm going to say. I never liked him, but I put up with him because I love my mother-in-law. This is fucking stupid ass bitch. Dude, love her. Just you stupid fucking asshole. What are you doing?
What do you do with that?
It sounds like it's not.
I have over 300 cousins. The perks of being Mexican. That's so funny.
Not in your hands at this point.
Yeah.
Sounds like all you can do is send a
I feel like another perk of being Mexican is like not just that, but also that you guys can handle spicy foods better. And this isn't like being racist or anything. I have not heard of a single Mexican person that has fucking heartburn. Every Jewish person I know, myself included, has heartburn 8 different ways to fucking Sunday. It's just insane. We all also have Tourette's. I don't really get it. You know, I have like a bunch of tics. I used to go camping a lot. Dad joke. But it is interesting. It's very interesting. So I got to sit here and I got to eat fucking rye bread and drink milk. And then say milk funny. And then get made fun of for saying milk. My life is torture.
bedazzled arm.
Bedazzled arm. Yep. A peace offering.
Yeah, an olive branch.
I would love for, I'm still down, by the way, for the kids to get together. It could be under mutual, like maybe next time their grandma's here. Hila's mom, she can like host, take them all to like a playground or something.
That'd be sweet. Just don't order them Domino's.
Yeah.
See what happens.
I like Domino's. I just have a problem with Domino's, and that's when I eat it, I get sick. It's such a bad pizza.
Test the curse.
I dreamed I saw my maternal grandmother sitting by the bank of a swimming pool.
We could take them to a bouncy world or some shit, or I don't know, something fun.
Sky Zone.
Sky Zone, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I want to have kids just so I could just so I can go to Chuck E. Cheese again. Like, I just want to go to Chuck E. Cheese. You're not allowed to go there without kids, which makes sense. I understand that. But like, I've gone there before and I'll just stand outside staring in there because I'm just like, I wish I could be in there. And then, the police show up and they're like, excuse me, sir, what are you doing? And I'm like, I just want to go inside. And they say, I understand the sentiment. We're not allowed in there either, of course. But it went so far. It's like one time I kidnapped somebody's kid and I was like, and I just wanted to take him to Chuck E. Cheese. So I brought them there and the kid enjoyed it a lot. Parents weren't that big of a fan of it. But after I explained that I just wanted to go into Chuck E. Cheese, they did call the police on me. Luckily, I'm white, so I didn't get in trouble, but...
I could take them. I'm great with kids. I don't know if Moses would want that. I'll be like, your dad's a piece of shit.
Stop. You're probably not doing yourself any favors by saying that.
I'll take care. They'll have a lot of fun. I'll be like, man, your dad. I gotta tell you some shit about your dad.
Great.
Dude, you can't even joke about that if you unironically want to hang out with this kid, Ethan. You can... It's not going to happen. Trisha's not going to let it happen. And I don't blame her. That's her husband. Even if he is a scumbag, I appreciate the ride or die. I'm a little bit traditional in that, ride or die perspective.
Well, there goes that idea.
Yep. GG. I'm kidding. I would never do that. I love kids. I'm great with them, Nobody's great with kids like I'm great with kids.
No, incredible.
I don't think so.
Kids love Hitler.
You are kind of like a big kid, so it makes sense in a way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Let's see here. So... We've talked about it quite a lot, yeah. Oh, Tom offered his 5-year-old to play with Teddy. We should, Tom. I mean, Teddy, he loves having friends over. It's like his favorite. He's so happy.
Oh. Yeah, that is a good point. You both have kids at almost the exact same age. Or the exact same age, right?
Oh.
Teddy 5?
Yeah, Teddy's 5.
There you go.
Wow.
Play date.
And his best is with girls. I don't know what it is. He loves playing with girls.
Yeah. So, what's terrible? I always get emotional when I talk about this stuff. I have a cousin. Her name is Kelly. I love my cousin. We were born the same day, 45 minutes apart. She's like a sister to me. She's going through some rough patches, and she's pretty much disavowed the entire family. She has a kid. I have what I would consider a niece, and I've never been able to meet her. And, you know, I wish, part of me wishes that I could rebuild that relationship with my cousin, but part of me is nervous about it because I don't know if I reached out to her and talked to her, I don't know if it would be a productive relationship. You know, I don't know. There's a lot of problems there. Family can suck sometimes. You know, family has a way of making you let down your guard in a way you probably shouldn't. You know, if I had any friend that act the way she did, I would never want to be associated with them. But that's like almost my sister. What a terrible thing. What a terrible thing, man.
And boys. He likes both.
Rizzler,
His best
dude.
friends are girly.
Casanova Klein over here.
Whoa.
No, it's not like that. They just like playing. They just play with clay.
When they're that young,
He likes
it's-
arts and crafts
Yeah,
a lot.
I don't think
Girls love arts and crafts.
kids think about it that much.
So
at
there
that
was
age.
a ton of meme that came out of this. Let's take a look. Petition to have the next episode title like this. Dan,
Yo,
can you believe it, dude?
yo.
We are going to cut off my arm, by the way.
Thank you.
SNL.
It seems like you keep trying to put it off, but and we're almost at break time. So
No, there's no incest joke there. I have no joke about that. That makes me really sad. There's no joke. I'm just sad about it. It sucks.
you're gonna have to do it after
Life sucks sometimes, man.
we thank our sponsors.
Here is Trisha's new podcast set decoration. I can send her. Let's put it on. Ian, are you watching?
Oh,
Wow, if you like the Trisha Paytas' new podcast, you'll love the Rob and Dan podcast with my wife. Please subscribe.
Let's do it something like this so she can like hang it up like this. Like a fish trophy.
Like a talking fish.
Yeah.
Please subscribe. I've been putting in a lot of work on the clips. It's so much work. You know, it's so crazy. I've never really worked very hard as a content creator. Like, I used to just react to videos and then just boom, throw them up on there, you know, and I had a lot of success. And then I started doing, you know, now I'm doing fucking editing for the big intros and the clips, and it's better work than like every real job I've ever worked. But it's like, wow, man, sometimes I put in like real effort, and it's like, Jesus. I'm trying to plug this Rob and Dan thing, so we sit down for like an hour a week. Then I rewatch the entire thing, edit down any of the small parts, and look for clips, and I have to fucking make those clips, which is just tedious goddamn work. So it is what it is. But watch, please. Please watch. My wife is a lovely woman.
We can make it sing.
I was gonna say maybe put it over.
Please watch Rob and Dan with our wife Rob. Her name is Rob, by the way. Robin. I don't know. Everybody thinks I'm fucking Rob. Do I look like a Rob?
One of those talking fish.
I'll put a sensor on it. Then when we text a child, it'd be like, psst.
I have no clue if he's mentioned it, but I heard Noah Glenn Carter made a video saying Ethan was mad at him over the Trisha thing. Who the fuck is Noah Glenn Carter?
Your dad's a piece of shit. Just plant.
Oh, this guy? This guy's weird. This guy's weird. He's just weird. I don't really like this guy. Oh, it's right here.
Ethan Klein is
What is this?
Ethan Klein is very upset with me right now.
Why?
So I made a video on my backup yesterday talking about how Trisha Paytas got on SNL, and Ethan Klein is probably fuming over this.
Well, he's not.
Now, I came to this conclusion because Ethan himself said that he would saw off his arm. Sorry, I mean cut, Ethan. If Trisha Paytas ever got onto SNL.
Yeah, that was a joke that they made like 2 years ago together.
Now, even though Ethan is now claiming that he's happy Trisha is on SNL, saying you would do that over someone being on a show isn't really a happy or supportive statement. Also,
Like, dislike Ethan all you want. I don't care. I'm not here to tell you that you should like Ethan. This is the cringiest thing you've ever seen in your life, right? Like, this is really weird. They were on a podcast together at the time, and he made a joke about how he would cut his arm off. Like, you guys are... I don't know. I mean, maybe I can never communicate how weirdly, terminally online, pearl clutchy sensitive that this kind of stuff is. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it was a silly little joke on a podcast. I don't understand. Maybe he doesn't understand dry humor. I don't understand this. Or maybe he's just trying to like ride the wave, like the pro Trisha SNL wave. I don't know.
Also, you said I don't know you, but publicly you don't have the best relationship with Trisha Paytas. Maybe you're playing y'all's beef up for the cameras, but we really only know what you show us, and what you've shown us shows us
Well, I mean, in his defense, it was kind of her fault that podcast crashed out. So
that you don't seem to like Trisha. No, I do.
I mean, there are plenty of reasons not to like Trisha. I'm not trying to be that guy. We rolled past that false allegation against that teacher pretty quickly, but well, I don't really feel like talking about it. But
Gotta give credit where credit is due. Ethan did do a pretty good impersonation of my voice. Like, I'm not even lying, it was good. But Ethan, if you don't want people to assume that you're mad at someone having success, maybe don't make wild statements like that to people.
Wild statements? You are a weird guy. Just say you don't like Ethan. This is a perfectly reasonable take, but wild statements?
Because everybody is waiting for you to do this, Ethan. By the way, these are the comments I was referring to.
This guy is zesty in a bad way. Okay. I'm zesty in a good way. Okay.
Since it really didn't seem like you thought that anybody was actually saying it. You know, Ethan, it might be time to bring the old content back. And I'm not talking frenemies. I'm talking the OG H3H3 that everyone loves.
Oh my. I don't know, dude. Like, again, I loved Ethan's old content, but it's just it's always so cringe when people say stuff like this. Because it's just, I don't know. This is just so dumb. This is, it's just so cringe and stupid. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Whatever. Let's get back to watching the Ethan video on YouTube. Do you guys like how I said that? How I said watch it on YouTube? Because I'm clip farming. I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this on TikTok and Instagram as a clip of the greater video. Okay, I'm in my clip farming baddie era. All right? We're in the era. I'm doing it shamelessly. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I want to make more money. And it's very hot in this room right now. But if I take my hat off, you'll realize I'm bald.
A bug in it.
Yeah.
Ethan Klein randomly at 11 p.m. tonight. That's it? I thought there was way more. Yeah.
They should have done like the Netero meme. What an awesome fight.
Drill had a great meme about it. You know, shout out.
As usual.
Never misses.
He doesn't. This is so not true.
KDA. Insane ratio.
My arm off.
Benadryl, this is not what happened.
If you go on Saturday Night Live, I'll cut my arm off. My whole arm.
I don't put your arm off.
Oh, right, yeah, of course.
Is that when he saw his
time.
business card or something?
In that movie?
Yeah.
I have not seen that movie since I was like 15.
Yeah, it's a great movie, I think.
I remember.
Pop, I have a second-gen El Salvadorian and a first-gen Italian arguing who's more American. Who do you think is more American? Dude, 1,000% Salvadorian people are more American than Italians. Listen, unironically, I have a lot of Italian friends and a lot of Salvadorian. Actually, I know a lot of Italians and Salvadorian people. I used to work with almost exclusively Italians and Salvadorian people. And I just like the Salvadorian people better. They, not necessarily the greatest with English. I didn't have to have a fucking problem with them. Okay, they work hard. All the Italian people, oh, why do I gotta do this? Oh, I gotta get dirty? Like, Jesus Christ, yes. We literally clean public buses for a living. We all have to get dirty. I don't know. I like Salvadorian people better. They're more American, okay? Every Salvadorian person I've ever talked to hates gay people. I'm just kidding. I'm just making a joke. One of them did. But he was still a good guy. He was a hard worker, so I didn't mind. Because I'm not gay, so it doesn't have a negative impact on me. It is what it is, bro. It's really just old people. Because I've never been an Italian that likes gay people either. Jesus, like Long Island is just full of old bigots. It's fucking crazy. Unironically.
Thinking it was good when I was 15.
And it's good reviews, right? Is that something
It's
that...
My people.
Pretty beloved film.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have not seen it in decades, so. When did it come out? American?
2000 or 2001.
Probably saw it.
Yeah, 2000. It
A
has
year
a
or two after that.
68 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Who's Noah Glenn?
He is that.
Oh, this fucking guy.
Live and Ethan Klein.
This guy's such a dipshit. But holy fuck. This actually got a lot of views for him, it looks like. Let me see.
This is his side channel. His main has 9 million followers.
Damn.
Why the fuck does he side channel on TikTok? Like, isn't that the whole point of that platform is just a shit post?
The reason that he side channels on TikTok is for money. I'm telling you right now. Like on TikTok, they have a soft monetization cap on there. And it's about, once you make about $4,000 in a month, they cut you down to 10% of monetization. On top of that, he might have been getting, TikTok has been rampant, and I mean absolutely rampant, with false, like unoriginality claims. They've been slamming everybody, myself included. And if they hit you at 5 in a 30-day period, they demonetize you for a month. I think that TikTok is sweating. I think that they're absolutely sweating. getting banned in January, and I think that they're just trying to restrict people financially as much as possible so they can opt out with as much money as possible, which is a shame. And it's weird because I just got a notification on TikTok that's like, hey, we invite you to try to get your other creators friends to join TikTok. If they have at least 10,000 YouTube subscribers and 100,000 Instagram subscribers, we would really like to have them here. If they make a post or whatever, we'll send you $1,000. I'm sitting here, I'm like, I'm not a huge creator. I have 60,000 almost YouTube subscribers. I have 160 something thousand Instagram subscribers. I have 450,000 TikTok subscribers, and I'm having a problem with my monetization and them falsely claiming my shit and then like rejecting my appeals. And then I reach out to them for like some transparency and they ignore me. It's like, you were worried about getting new people to come into your platform. Why aren't you worried about keeping the old people there that are making you guys money consistently every month? No, TikTok is just frustrating. It's one of those things where the silver lining is I've learned TikTok right now in its state, and probably won't be for a very long time, is not a primary platform. If you're a creator on TikTok, do not make content for TikTok. Make content for your YouTube and use TikTok as a as brand awareness for that YouTube, because it is just not great. It is just not great. The support is horrible. They do not care about their creators in any meaningful capacity. Sorry, I'm just pissed. I'm irritated.
As much as you can.
I don't know.
Trisha Paytas is on Saturday Night Live, and Ethan Klein is fuming.
No, I am not fuming, you stupid asshole.
You were actually in chat being
You don't know
like,
anything
oh my God,
about
that's
me,
amazing.
dick. What a stupid moron.
You sound a little mad.
I'm not fucking angry. Dad, shut the fuck up. Why do people watch this guy? You guys, Trisha Paytas was just on SNL, and Ethan Klein is fuming.
I'm really fucking mad, man.
Biggest plot twist of this year, Trisha Paytas managed to get onto Saturday Night Live.
It's not a plot twist.
A plot twist.
It's not a plot twist.
It's a plot twist.
She makes cameos all the time. Do you know what plot twist is, bitch? You fuck.
Hearing the news, almost everyone is happy for her because she has wanted this for a while. Well, everyone except David Dobrik, Jason Nash, and Ethan Klein.
Motherfucker, why are people doing this?
See, Ethan Klein and Trisha had actually discussed the possibility of her being on Saturday Night
So
Live,
ominous.
and Ethan was so sure that Trisha would never make it to SNL that he said he would saw his arm off if Trisha did make it.
He would saw his arm.
We watched this already.
I don't think you said saw.
I said cut, bitch. Get your news right.
Yeah, this is misinformation.
This guy doesn't care about facts.
To SNL. Hopefully, bro's a starfish, because...
I'm not a starfish. I'm not.
Now, people on the internet are not letting Ethan forget this. They've been reposting and spreading the clip of him saying this everywhere and making it go viral. They've also been reminding him in all of his comment sections.
I mean, that's good for Ethan, though.
Now, I'm sure
All of my comment sections. I didn't even post a video since... Post a video on Friday.
He's gonna stick with his promise. Realistically,
This is my favorite
It's
line.
such a subtly odd way of enunciating.
This is my favorite line in the whole video here. Check it out.
Now, I'm sure Ethan is gonna stick with his promise. Realistically, he's not going to. But
Realistically, Ethan's not gonna
Who would ever think he was actually going to cut his arm off?
cut his arm off. That's a fucking good analysis, bro.
You know what's really interesting about Noah Glenn Carter? We had he jokingly said to me one day, if I get on SNL, he'll burn his own house down. By the he actually said that. So, you know, isn't that crazy?
So funny.
Isn't that a crazy thing?
Chance, but I don't know.
I'm sure we're going to hear Ethan's thoughts on Trisha's accomplishment very soon. I mean, this man is a D1 hater. And
That's
Trisha,
True.
I'm not.
He understands.
That's true.
Yeah,
but
he
the only
does
hate
on that one.
it's coming down is on your dumb ass, bitch. Noah Glenn.
Glenn.
Get a last
actually
name.
making it and getting onto SNL is just
Get a
straight
last
karma
name.
for this man.
Why
I
is it
guarantee-
karma? I'm not.
Straight karma. Because you said that. Because
Oh yeah, what's wrong with gay karma? Homophobic much?
you doubted her for being. You were a hater.
Yeah.
Karma's a bitch. You should have known better.
Yeah.
I see. I looked at JoJo Siwa's page the other day because the people are doing this weird thing where they're just not liking her videos on purpose, just to get like 10 million views a video with like 5,000 likes, and then the comments will have like 100,000 likes each. I'm just like, why? I just don't understand why you. I just don't get. It's funny, but I just don't get it. It's just so silly.
All right.
To you, he is just seething right now.
Seething.
What a little kelp that kid is.
Okay, Glenn.
Noah Glenn.
Here's a compilation of Ethan hyping up Trisha. Oh, that's good. Somebody's got my back here on this.
Yeah. No, it was a good time.
It was perfect timing.
Yeah.
We'll see how it is after I get on SNL.
When Ethan hates people, he hates them hard. Yeah, I'm here for Ethan's like petty hate. I like it a lot. I identify that with that a little bit because I'm pretty petty. I don't know if people know that. I try not to be too public about it, but I'm like a bitch. I'm like an actual and not like the dog version. I'm like a sassy little bitch in private. Like I unironically watch drag queens. My wife watches them, and I like them. I forget what they're called. Tatia and some other person. Like I'm here for the tea more than people realize. I'm just a man. So I'm not allowed to be too tea oriented. But like I might be trans. I might be a woman. I don't even know. Maybe if I was born in a different time, I'd be able to change my gender. But I'm a little too old, and you know what I mean. I do like my Pinot. I like it a lot. Doctors say a little too much. They said I have frictional dermatitis from jorking it too much. My therapist says I talk too much about my personal life. Also, he says I should probably dial that down.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I think that would be a perfect story arc where you just leave my ass behind.
No, I wouldn't. I feel like you're gonna leave my ass behind.
Wait, does this person say I have 30 minutes?
Ethan, I want you to fuck my ass. That's what she's. I'm not thinking that. That's what she's thinking. Okay, move on.
I've been on the internet for like 15 years.
It's a meme. It means you have 30 minutes to cut off your arm.
Oh, okay.
Which we're at 33 minutes in the episode. Which
It's
means
like a fucking Saw. It's like Saw.
we got to do the ad.
This is like an episode of Saw. You cheated on your wife. Now you need to die. Rip out your left eye because you looked at a woman the wrong way. You were hired as a private investigator to investigate somebody else cheating on their spouse. I'm going to lock you in a room and you need to saw your fucking foot off. Oh, yeah, Saw, you're such a good guy. Saw, you're such a good guy. You're not a fucking psychopath. You cheated on did you use ChatGPT on your math test because you forgot to study? Because you were up late being cool, smoking cigarettes and drinking alcohol with your stepdad Keith? Well, guess what? You got to stick this rod deep down into your urethra, and you need to fish out a tick that I put inside of there. Why did anybody ever like this guy? It's crazy. Well, Saw is kind of a bad guy. I don't know if you guys know this.
Should probably get to work.
Like, where's the Saw episode that's like, you denied people their healthcare coverage? I'm going to walk up to you on the street and put 3 bullets in you. Where's that episode of Saw? Right? That's not a good thing, by the way. Don't ever do that, guys.
To work.
We should finish this clip. Putting it off. Hey, come on. Not the Cradle Blades. I said the katana. Put that thing away.
We're going to downgrade to the Kratos blade if you don't hurry up.
Dude, please call it the Blades of Chaos, okay?
No.
We might even go all the way down.
Put the weaponry away.
Ambition. I have no ambition, and I say that with total sincerity.
Bad if I ghost you when I become super famous because I'll be like, oh, posted it.
I know how it is.
Do you think I'll ghost you?
When you become more famous, and then your path to fame, just to recap, is this show.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
I'm still confused on that path of you becoming so famous you need to ghost me. But I'm okay with it.
I don't think Carol Baskin would be as famous if she didn't kill her husband or unalive or whatever we say. I think you're funnier, but I definitely am more entertaining.
I think you are so fun. Sometimes I watch the episodes back.
What a blast from the past, man. Trisha and Ethan were really good together. They were so interesting and funny. Like, I watched the fuck out of that show. Dare I say it, no offense, Frenemies was better than Ethan Klein's old content. I maybe that's an exaggeration, but I kind of feel like it was good. It's just, it can't exist anymore. It's just, it couldn't work out. It would never be what it was. You know what I mean? It would be trying to play an old game to recapture the nostalgia. We can never get there. We can unironically never get back there. Things are just too different now. They're just two different communities. It just wouldn't work. But it was a beautiful thing while it lasted.
And I don't catch exactly the stuff you're saying in the moment, and I'm like,
because you don't listen to me.
Because like part of it was who they were at the moment, at that moment, you know.
I listen to everything you're saying, but it's like a fast-paced conversation. I don't have time to process everything.
Bro, I would watch. You know what was so good about Frenemies? I would watch it with my wife. You know, you can't watch humongous what with Ethan Klein with your wife. I can't watch that with my wife. She's just like, this is stupid. I'm turning this off. Like, she's a normal person. But we could watch Frenemies together. Oh God, you know
everything.
Thank you.
But you are very, very funny, and sometimes I'm like, wow, round of applause for Trisha. Very funny.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you. Are you more entertaining? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like the whole triple threat.
Yeah, I think if we like had a reality show, like who would get their reality show?
Oh yeah, you. There's nothing good about my reality.
Oh my God. I just had a dream, but I'll tell you about it later.
Okay.
Tell me about your dream. You clearly came here with an agenda. Tell me about your dream.
We weren't friends anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was it a premonition or a dream?
I don't know. Like I became like really like this big time rapper, and I.
Oh, that didn't happen.
Okay.
That definitely didn't happen.
I feel like one day I'm gonna.
What kind of rap?
A rap?
Like gangster rap?
I don't know what kind of rap. I wasn't rapping.
Well, Trisha didn't become a rapper, but she did become a false rap accuser. Oh, we crack ourselves up here. Thanks for the $10 from Jack Toms. Would you smash Trisha Paytas? So just to be clear, I want to make a few things clear here as we're talking about this. One, I am married to the love of my life, my beautiful girl. That means everything to me. And, you know, when we first started dating, we were in a non-monogamous relationship, and I was an absolute disgusting gooner. And I was basically a fuckboy, and she cured me, and she changed me, and she made me a better man. So just on that alone, of course, I would never do that. Now, I would watch them kiss, of course, but I could never do that. Okay, that's number one. Number two, Trisha she's a cute girl. She's well, you know, she's a woman, right? We're both like the same age. She's an attractive woman. But, okay, during my gooner phase, when she was on Frenemies, I did look at the OF, and I got to be honest with you, she needs a refund on that tit job because her nipples are too high up. Okay, I'm not trying to be an asshole. Okay, I'm just trying to look out for her. But I was like, what the hell are you doing? Let's let them sag. Let your titties sag. Ladies, don't get surgeries. Don't lift it up or do anything. Let those bitches sag out, dude. Let those things. Let your nipples point to your toes. That's hot. Real men find that sexy. I love that. That's crazy. It's just a beautiful moment. The aging body is a beautiful thing. Just let it happen. Don't be self-conscious, okay?
Rapping in my dream.
Okay, I thought.
But I do have a premonition that I'm like, I feel like I'm going to be like a Jimmy Fallon, and I'm going to just have to leave the show, and I feel bad because you're so nice to me.
You're going to move up.
Fucking illusions of grandeur here.
You're going to ascend.
I mean, she did end up moving on in a better place, but she's like from the start, she wanted to stop it. It's weird.
And the late night and say, Ethan, I'm sorry.
I'm the next.
We've had a good thing, but I have to leave you behind.
Eventually, we're going to have to part ways, and when is that going to happen? And what's going to happen? Like, I'll feel bad if that's you. Like, what if, you know what I mean?
I'm pretty content. I'm not looking to move up anywhere. I feel like
that's the problem with me. I'm never content. I always think I'm going to be doing better and bigger things.
Yeah.
So your plans to be a rapper? Because I don't see that. Your plans to be late night? I don't see that either.
I think both
With
can
peace and love.
happen.
A rapping late night house?
Yeah, did Arsenio Hall do that?
You can be on the show forever.
No,
Oops. Oh,
damn.
Oh, come on.
What the hell?
Get out of here.
Out of here, TikTok.
I don't think so, and I feel bad.
Thank you for $10 from Jeffrey Ambrose. Papa, I was on a Jubilee video, and the only comments about me are roasting me about me looking way older than I actually am. Wait, really? I want to see this. Hold on. Is this you? Is this you, man? Is this you, my brother? I'm just wondering if this one's you. This is you right here? Okay. Not bad. Not too bad. Are you a virgin? Are you a virgin? Is that what it is? You're not a bad looking guy. I would personally, and I have this problem too, I would have trimmed down the chest hair a little bit. But you look okay. Good for you, brother. Well, that's awesome of you being on there. That's pretty cool. Were you who's the virgin? Which one? Were you the virgin? I can just skip to the end. We can just find this out. It was this guy? It was her all along. Nah, she probably has an OF. Let's be real. I don't know. You're 22? Damn. I mean, that's all good, dude. I looked older for my age, too. That's not a good clip of you. Sorry, bud. I'm trying to get to a good one of you. It's not doing you justice. I'm so sorry. These stills are not doing you justice. That one's not bad. There we go. All right. You're a nice looking guy. I'm just having some fun. Let's just continue.
I'd be very happy.
How'd you even get on there?
For you if you ascended to
like I'm the next Post Malone. That leaves you. I'm like, I'm too famous for Ethan. Bye.
Oh yeah. That did happen with Post.
You think that's why?
I don't know why Post never stopped talking to me.
I don't know. It probably works out. Post Malone's doing a lot of drugs now and drinking. I think he's just spiraling in a negative way. Terrible stuff.
Okay, so there it is.
Jeffrey, I love you. Shut up.
Yeah, that's okay. Not the best compilation, but I've obviously supported her. Also, I want to give a special shout out to the girlies. It's been a long time since I've seen anybody say something nice about me on TikTok. And on these hater vids, we got some people, top comment, and thank you so much to the real ones for this. Real fans know he's probably so happy for her.
Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Real fans know he's probably happy for her, but also is still jealous because Ethan's a petty bitch, and I'm here for it.
But then the third one is, I just know he's mad, and I'm living for it. She ate this. H3 fans know he's so proud of her. Thank you, girlies. That's nice to see.
Beautiful.
But yeah. Yeah. I don't know what happened. Saturday, I started seeing all these posts. And
I signed up for a newsletter thing like 4 or 5 years ago because my cousin was in it a while back. Interesting.
Sorry, Trisha, but they made it about me. It's not my moment. This is about my arm. This isn't about frenemies.
This is about you needing to take your heartburn medication, Ethan. I'm getting sick of this fucking shit.
You know? This is about you and your 10-second... Okay, so hold on. No, I'm not going to hit you. And your huge cameo on...
He's saying 10 seconds of fame. He's so bitter. He's trying to pretend that he's not a little jealous, but he is. Just say you're kind of jealous. There's nothing wrong with being jealous sometimes, you know? Jealousy can be productive if you look at it and go, I'm a little jealous. I need to do better, you know?
Saturday Night Live. Which she did do great on.
And she was also on stage at the end for the bows.
That's true, right in the front, right
Thank
next
you,
to the...
Trisha Paytas.
And when she bowed, you could see her boobies. And who doesn't like boobs? That security guard from Nathan For You loved her boobs. So.
And she looked so happy.
Yes.
Yeah, she did.
Like she had the biggest smile.
Yeah.
So in short,
Trisha is Jesus Christ, I can't speak. Trisha is a testament to you being able to just be a horrible person and still succeed. I think it's a beautiful thing, but at least not as bad as any politician.
I'm happy for her. I'm proud of her. I know she's natural born entertainer. She's made for this. Okay, this is her dream, and she's going out there and she's getting after it. And I do hope that we can get our
It is interesting that being like TikTok viral and famous can really platform you in a positive way.
Kids together at least still someday. We'll
what the fuck is happening right now?
I will bug whatever. I will figure out a way to gift them something and bug it to whisper mean things about the dad.
Okay. Fucking stupid asshole, Ethan.
Guaranteed. So let me thank our sponsors, and then I'm going to cut my arm off.
Finally.
Okay.
Thank God.
Which one?
Preamble.
That's another question. I don't know which one, because this one has my tattoos.
Uh-huh.
This one has my watch.
Important.
Gotta leave the watch arm.
Wait.
Yeah.
Why is that factoring in?
I'm wearing a watch.
The watch?
Yeah.
I mean, the tattoos are like, it's like precious memories.
You could get more tattoos.
You can always put the arm on display with the tattoos, though. That could be kind of cool.
This watch is expensive.
Yeah.
You can also frame the arm.
Yeah.
You get another tat with the top hat.
So the watch is that watch permanently attached to that arm? Is that what you did?
No, it comes off. I would take it off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just awkward on the other arm, you know?
But it's got to be on the left hand, right, Zach?
Yeah, you can't be some dipshit wearing it on your right.
No.
Is that a faux pas to have it on your right arm?
It should be on your non-dominant hand.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess you'll whatever hand you have left will be your dominant hand. So you'll never have you won't have a non-dominant hand anymore.
Dipshit.
It's cringe if you wear it on your dominant hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you only have one hand, Ethan.
Actually, you should probably just fucking die if you wear it on your dominant hand. Here, let me offer my head so you can chop that off. Trisha, I'll send you my head in a box.
Nice.
All right, let me thank our sponsors, and
let's do it.
You're gonna get to the chopping.
All right, thank you to the sponsors. Is that it for the Trisha part? Thank you to my sponsor, Food for Dogs. Doesn't taste too bad for humans as well. I've actually tried it. I've tried dog food. That looks kind of decent. You know, I think that's pretty much it, guys. I think he's just moved on to the ad stuff and dog food.
Yeah. She's not a part of this.
All right, that's it. We're good. We did enough of this. It was a fun stroll through memory lane.